welcome to another new video, and in today's video we're just going to do a quick update on the Marathon Airways Embraer 195 that was involved in the incident operating for Air Serbia at Belgrade on February the 18th the other day. So as many of you will have seen in the previous video, the crew elected to depart from an intersection in the touchdown zone of runway 12 right at Belgrade Airport, and apparently the air traffic control tower really asking them whether or not they knew which holding point they were at and whether or not they were familiar with where they were. So in an update on the Aviation Herald today, this was updated this afternoon at 3:28. We've got this little transcript here about Air Serbia 86 Charlie Tower. Are you familiar that you entered the runway by Delta 5 intersection? Now, for those of you who don't know, Delta 5 is... so this is runway 12 right here. They were departing through runway 30 left, so heading in this direction, in a westerly direction. And Delta 5 is just here. It's in the touchdown zone of runway 12 right, so very little runway to depart with. So the control tower asked the crew whether or not they were familiar with the intersection. The crew responded that yes, the takeoff runway is 1273 meters. I assume that's not enough. Tower responded, okay, calculate, call me. If you need, you can commence backtrack and line up being Delta 6. Delta 6 being further down the runway, giving a good takeoff distance available. The crew then responded that they're okay, able to depart from Delta 5. And as it turned out, that was not enough runway for them to depart from. If you're able to, please go onto the Aviation Herald and check out this CCTV footage. This is just being released, and in this footage you can see the Marathon Airlines Embraer 195 actually leave the end of the runway, still rolling along the grass, as the crew completely miscalculated the takeoff distance available, and you can see that in the CCTV. I'm not going to play it for obvious reasons. But yeah, that's an update into this whole incident. As you'll have seen from the pictures, the damage to the aircraft that's involved, the damage is very significant to the fuselage, the wing and the tail section. Then in a further update this evening, Air Serbia have released this press release. Air Serbia to cease cooperation with Marathon Airlines. Now, if you don't know, Marathon Airlines operate quite a few aircraft on behalf of Air Serbia. Air Serbia is in the midst of a growth phase right now, and currently Marathon Airlines operates 4 Embraer 195s and a single Embraer 190 on behalf of the airline. Air Serbia have released this press saying that in reference to flight JU324 between Belgrade and Dusseldorf operating on Sunday evening, 18th of February 2024, when the Embraer E195 of partner Greek airline Marathon Airlines was damaged, Air Serbia immediately contacted the competent government authorities, the Civil Aviation Directorate of the Republic of Serbia and the Centre for Investigation of Accidents in Transport. Passenger and crew safety is of the utmost priority for Air Serbia, and the Serbian national airline is in full cooperation with the aforementioned authorities in the ongoing cooperation or investigation. Greek aviation authorities will conduct their own investigation. So the airline further goes on to mention a bit about Marathon Airlines. It's a carrier based in Greece in full compliance with EU EASA standards. And they then go on to say that by regulations all passengers on the flight of the 18th of February are entitled to compensation. Now, the interesting part in this press release by Air Serbia is this section right here. So regardless of the investigation, Air Serbia has informed Marathon Airlines today that it is terminating cooperation with the company, and as of tomorrow, 21st of February 2024, so that'll be, for many of you watching it, that'll be today, on Wednesday the 21st of February, no Air Serbia flight will be operated by the said Greek company's aircraft. Flights that should have been operated by Marathon Airlines will now be operated by other aircraft in the fleet to maintain traffic continuity. So Air Serbia, in light of this accident on Sunday, are no longer going to require the services of Marathon Airlines. So this investigation is still ongoing. It looks like a big miscalculation by the crew, but the investigation will really reveal all into that. Keep up to date with the Aviation Herald for updates on this accident. Again, something which could have been very, very serious and worse than it actually ended up. So it'll be interesting to see how this investigation pans out. A big thank you to everyone for your comments and for the different ones who've shared information regarding this incident, and for those of you who've left comments on the previous video as well. Thank you all very much for your support, everyone, and stay up to date with this, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care, everyone. We'll see you soon.